Morning friends, my name is Kat, for those of you who don't know, and this is my edible garden. Today I'm just going to have a chit chat with you about bits and bobs are happening. At this time of year, really need to pay attention to the weather forecasts because we've had some lovely weather recently. Like seriously, it was 35 in the polytunnel. However, next week I'm going to have -1 nights. My peppers ain't gonna like it. So I've got to quickly come up with a plan to get them warm or in somewhere that's warmer to protect them. Mr. G doesn't like pots and stuff in the house, but I think he's just gonna have to lump it for the next week. I've potted up my sunflowers, my asters. I got 1 calendula and 2 cosmos. My flowers did rubbish. I think I got too excited and went too early. My zinnias didn't do anything, but they should not be sown right now. Ooh! Yes! I got San Manzano and Rosella's coming up. My dwarf kale is coming up. My boar's blood beetroot is coming up. And my red cabbage is coming up. Potted up my quinoa. I think these are the only plants I'm going to do. I'm not going to do any more. Purely for the fact is, apparently these get really tall and massive and I don't really have a lot of space. I'm going to run them along the chicken run fence, I think. But I need to research whether the leaves might be poisonous to the chooks. Curly parsleys, looking good. The basil that I potted up is not. I think I also went a bit too early on that as well. This one's looking alright. But the rest of them, meh, not the greatest. So I think that's a big old That is the way you do it, the way I showed you, but perhaps do it a bit later in the year. Sweet corn coming up. I've never grown sweet corn before, so I am absolutely pumped about this. Look how cute! They're coming up all lovely! So excited! Herbs coming up. I've got dill, curly parsley, flat parsley, marjoram. Basil is not doing anything. However, this basil is. I told you, as soon as I pop them up from the store, I will get some growing, and they are. Look. So I covered the top of this. I emptied out my chicken bedding compost bin. And the way you know that it is composted and it is safe is if you cannot smell chicken poo anymore. So I could not smell chicken poo at all. Gave it a good old snifter. It's fine to put on. And it's just a cover as well, I'm not digging it in. So the soil under there is getting all luscious. However, my genius idea of having lovely stepping stones has failed because of critters. Look what they've done. It's like an absolute bloody mess. I wanted the stones on a level with the mulch, but I think I'm going to have to put them on top and see if that works. And if it doesn't work, I'm just going to have to take them out and I will just walk that area anyway. And hello, babies. Hello. What you doing? What you doing? Hey? What you doing? This purple sprout and broccoli has decided to say hello. I'm so glad I didn't pull that up. I was going to, but I left it. Not done anything in here yet. I think I'm going to layer this and put compost on top, like a lasagna style, and I'm going to see what happens. This purple sprouting, the one that's hanging off, is looking gorgeous. I love them. Look how beautiful they are. It's just stunning. The green and the purple together is just amazing. Parsnips and carrots are in. Oh, cobweb. What have we got? Ooh, no shoots yet. Well, that's an old parsnip that's trying to come back up. But I'll just leave her there. They're not doing anything just yet. What's the carrots doing? The reason I put a board and bags and stuff over where I've sown the carrots and parsnips is because it keeps the moisture in. You've got to check every day, and as soon as you see shoots from the seeds, whip the bags off. Red gooseberry that I moved because it didn't look very happy, looks very happy now. Obviously it's coming back to life, it went dormant, as they do, but it's looking a lot nicer now. Strawberry beds looking aces, although my mulberry bushes don't look like they're doing anything. This is my second season with them, but I bought them halfway through the season last year. They had leaves on them, but they're not getting any leaves now, but they do have like brown buds. So I've never gone through a winter with them, if you know what I mean, so I don't know what they look like and when they come back. So right now they just look like dead twigs. I don't know, so if any of you know what mulberry trees or bushes look like at this time of year, please let me know. You've got some thyme there, chives coming back, garlic chive trying to come back, look at that sad thing. Rhubarb not doing a lot, I'm going to dig them up and move them, I think. Fruit cage coming back to life, looking awesome. I moved my shallots from that bed over there to this bed. So the shallots are in here. Looking good, they all survived the transfer, which is nice. Leeks are getting bigger. Lemon balm doing its thing. I do want to dig these up, but it's so hard and I can't be bothered. But they're too far forwards. They need to be back there. And there's a breeze block in there that I need to get out, and I don't want to. I don't want to, ladies. I don't want to do it. Hello. Hello. Beetroot bed. Looking very sad and patchy. But I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm going to put my rhubarbs in here, like one there and one there, and let them just fill the space, or if I'm going to put my zinnias in here, because I have discovered the joy of zinnias. How gorgeous are those? And I don't grow things I can't use health-wise, eating, potions, lotions, whatever else. And zinnias you can't use for any of that. They are just pretty, and they are cut flowers, and they have a really long vase life. I'm going to unedible my edible garden and whack some zinnias in and see what happens. These unknown brassicas are going to flower. Look at them. Look how pretty. Oh, I might use that as a thumbnail. That's going to go to flower. I'm going to let the bees have a go at that, and then I'm going to get seeds of whatever that is. And again here, this one's going to go to seed, and I'm going to let it. Oh, the gooseberry is flowering. Look at that. Look at that. Oh yes, my Jessie pea seeds coming up. I'm going to have to protect these because the squirrels and the pigeons and the little mice are pains in the bums. Big Blue is looking a bit raggy. We just have to chop this wood up at some point. This is going to be a job for this year for sure, because I want this space. Do you know what I really want? A potting shed. I really want a potting shed, and I want to put it here. Plus, what do we call it? Wildlife pond. So, and all of this then. So my little potting shed's going to go there, and then my wildlife pond is going to go here, because the sun comes around like that. So if my potting shed's there, it will protect the wildlife pond from direct sun, so that the froggies and that will have a happy time. Look at that little bee. Look how cute. There. What's those things poking out of him? What is that? That's a bee. Oh, he looks like he's just drying his wings off. How cute. My tree cabbage has gone to seed. I do want to keep it there because it is a perennial. but I think I might have to save some seed from it and sow it again. My calendula from last year. Holy moly. I got a flower bud. Oh, I love these tours I do because I actually see stuff that's going on. Got that growing, which I don't know what it is, but I'll let it be and we'll see. My calendula has survived the winter and has come back to me. That is going to be a lovely beast of a plant this year. Oh, we are on, what are we on now? Week 2 of the cabbages, just out in the open with all the stuff to scare away the critters. And they are still there, not eaten, apart from that one which has some damage from slugs or caterpillars or something. But yeah, they've not been nibbled at by the birds or the squirrels, so that's a win. My strawberry planter is looking very healthy. My peach tree is looking beautiful. My onions are lush. Those are red onions, white onions, more strawberries. The onions that I moved are out of the low bed, are doing really well in their pot. What have we got here? This is the Savoy cabbage, which was my experiment. I'm just going to use this as chicken food because it's going to seed before it's doing anything, which I kind of knew was going to happen anyway. Celery, which is perennial in my garden, it just never dies, is sitting there loving life. I'll include my garlics this time because I didn't, I forgot about them last time. I'm sorry, garlics. They're looking awesome. This little piddly one here is the one that got pulled out by a bloody squirrel, so we'll ignore that one. But the rest of them are looking awesome. My cauliflowers, what are they? They're snowballs. They're looking good. My Babington leeks are looking great. At the end of the season I might actually move them somewhere because I think they're a bit too shady over here. I think they need a bit more sun. So, and they are perennial, so I might put them down by my wildlife pond. My Lula Rossa lettuce is still going. Yeah, that's still going. All my red onions in here, my spares, are, most of them are shooting up. My carrots are coming on slowly. There's a volunteer Lula Rossa there, which I did not plant. My little potted up ones are doing all right. And that, my friends, is about it. Goodness. You see what I mean about all the birds and all the trees surrounding my garden? I'm surrounded. And down here is my little garden. So, anyway chaps, ooh, that's a nice shot, look at that. That's it for my 1st of April tour. I hope you're all having a wonderful day and aren't getting pranked too bad. And I will see you next time. Bye for now.